Hello, my name is Amber Kelly. I am the owner of Things of the Things. Everything will be in the description as far as all of my social media. So you will be able to visit my Facebook business page. You will be able to follow me on Instagram. So today's tutorial is going to be on how to make the perfect pom-pom. So today you will need 2 skeins of yarn, and I will tell you why you will need 2 skeins of yarn. I have 2 different types of pom-pom. Normally I use this one for a baby's hat. So it's fairly small. Like I said, it makes a smaller pom-pom. I will insert a picture. This is how it opens. So yes, I will insert a picture either at the end or somewhere towards in here somewhere. But yes, this is the one I use for newborn hats. So that's that one. Now today we're going to use the bigger one. I wouldn't say this is the jumbo one because they do have one even bigger than this. So yeah, so like I said, I used two skeins of yarn, so that means I used two strands. And the reason why that I use 2 strands is because if you only use one skein, your pom pom will not be as thick, and you will have to wrap twice as much. So it really helps when you use 2 skeins of yarn. It cuts down on the double the numbers that you would have to use to wrap this. Okay, you will need a pair of scissors. So yes, so like I said, I have already done this one. You will wrap approximately 152 times. That is how many times I did it for this one. So we're going to do the same thing for this one. So like I said, I've come to this point now. So now I'm just going to get my scissors and I'm just going to pull it up to about right there so you can hardly see it. So when I do cut it, this will be the same length as this. It will not be a big difference. You may have to trim it a little bit, but it will not be so terrible. So yeah, so like I said, you just get your yarn together, and I'm going to pause for a minute and let you get your materials, and then I will be back. See ya. Okay, we are back. So like I said, get your 2 strands, and like I said, you're going to wrap 152 times. This is what you will see. You need to wrap both of these together. These need to be together. So like I said, we're going to make sure that they are leveled right. Okay, and it's very important to not over wrap. And when I mean over wrap, that means wrap this so many times that it becomes uneven. What you want is you want it to be even. You don't want it to have like lumps and bumps where this side is bigger than this side. So that is very important. So like I said, we're going to get the yarn. This part does not matter because you're going to wrap. This is the only part where you're going to wrap on top. So you're going to put your finger right there. Lay this right there. Put your finger right there. 1. And like I say, pull that little string because one will slip. So make sure you're holding it tight enough. 1, 2. And there we go. Like I said, once you have wrapped over that first one good time, you can now remove your hand. So like I said, we're going to do it in layers. So that was 1, that's 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you will have to keep pulling your yarn. That's why it's best to pull it from the middle so you won't have to constantly lift this up. So that was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. And again, you want to do it in layers. So you just push it down. So this is like your first layer. So that's 14, 15, 16, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, keep pushing it down, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And like I say, it's best to make sure you're getting your yarn from the middle so this won't stop you. This one, I'm getting it from the middle. This one is not coming from the middle, so that's 30, 31, 32, 33, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 43, and as you can see, you're starting your second layer, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 49, 50, 51, 52, and this does not matter that this is hanging out like that because it'll be cut eventually. So 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Again, we're going to start another layer, so that's 60. So we're going to get close as we can. 61 to the end, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, another layer, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 93, 94, 95, 96, 96, 97, 98, 99, 99, 100, 101, and we trying to go in layers, so 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 31, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151, and 152. And we are done. And you just bring it up. When you close it, open it back up. So we're done. We're at 152. So you just leave it like that. And then you close it. And then you have this part. So you're going to cut the working yarn just like we did the other side. Kind of like just, let me move this back so you can see it more. So we're just going to cut it like that, because the rest of it we're going to eventually cut. So we're going to put that to the side. And like I said, you can move. We're going to take about, and again, you're going to need some yarn to, when you get ready to take this off, so you do not lose your pom-pom, because it is very easy. If you do not have a string set aside, you will lose your pom-pom, and you will have to start all over again. And that's what we don't want to do. So this, we're going to take two, because we're going to have to secure it and make sure it is together and it does not come apart. So we're going to secure it. So like I said, get you your same 2 pieces of yarn. Get about 2 inches or 1.5 inches, whatever. And like I said, you could get, this is enough right here. Fold it in half. So you will cut the yarn, and there you go. Now we're going to sit this to the side. That's how much yarn you will just about need. So we're going to sit that to the side. Okay. And now we are getting ready. And this is why I would not suggest using these type of scissors, because this is a blunt end. I would say get you some real crafting scissors, which you can get from Michael's. You can get from Joann's. You can get from just about any crafting store, or you can get it online as well. So here we go. We have this nudge right here in the middle. So you're like, okay, how do I cut the pom-pom? Go right here in the middle. Use this as your guide. So you're just going to cut, and like I said, because I cannot find my other scissors, make sure you are using the proper scissors, because this will be a little bit on the tough side, because I cannot find my scissors. And like I said, it's cutting, but it's cutting very slowly. So this, when we get towards this part, this is what I'm using as my guide. So I'm going to stop, and I'm going to find the right scissors to use because this is just absolutely not going to work. So I will be right back. And if you're at this point and you have the right scissors, just keep going, but I will be right back. I'm going to get the right scissors. Hold on. Okay, these are the scissors that you want to use. You can see how the ends are. These are the scissors that you don't want to use, so I'm going to put those away, and I'm going to start back cutting. And like I said, depending on how you wrap, how thick it is, and when doing this, you need to hold both ends. You need to hold it just like this because if you just hold it like this, to me it's kind of hard. So I like to hold both ends, especially right now that I'm coming towards the middle, going towards the end. And like I said, the thicker you wrap it, a little tougher it is to cut. But these work a lot better, and I'm able to cut them with no problem. Now, if you do not have a pom-pom maker, they do have it where you can use the cardboard. If you want to see me do a tutorial on how to make a pom-pom with the cardboard, please comment below. Please make sure that you have liked and subscribed. So this is one side. That's one side. And like I said, you just use this inside part as a guide. And like I said, we're going to do the same thing for this side. So you see how I'm holding that bottom part, because I do not want this to come loose. If this comes loose, this side of the pom-pom will go everywhere, and once that goes everywhere, basically you're gonna have to make another pom-pom. And like I said, I'm holding it like this, and like I said, depending on how thick it is wrapped, normally when doing a newborn pom-pom, it's not as thick, so it does not take that much kind of arm power. Now I'm still going to hold it, the bottom and the top, because I do not want that bottom part to leave. So like I said, 152 times both sides. Make sure that they are equal. Do it in layers. If you wrap it on top of each other, you will get where when you are done, one side of the pom-pom will be a little taller than the other, or it may be a little thicker, and you do not want one side of your pom-pom thicker than the other if you can help it. Now sometimes the yarn has its own mind, and it does whatever. So sometimes naturally you're going to have to go back over there and trim it. So yeah, so this is both sides now. Both sides are free. Both sides are free. And here we go. So we're going to grab these two yarns right here. You are going to sit your pom-pom like that, and you're going to put it in the middle of it. So both of your yarns are going to go in the middle of it, and you're going to bring it up to the other side of the pom-pom, and you're just going to pull it up to where it looks like a little ornament. So once I do that, I'm going to, kind of like I'm tying my shoe, I have it right here pulled up, so I'm going to just cross it over, and I'm going to pull it, and I'm going to pull it up on the other side, and I'm going to pull it snug, and And now I'm going to make a knot. Pull it, tug. Now I can start releasing it. And now now my pom-pom is safe. It's not gonna go anywhere because I have secured it good. So you're gonna raise, still holding this, you're gonna raise one side up to release it, and you're going to get on the other side of it, and you're going to release this as well. And this is what happens. It comes apart just like that. That is how it is supposed to do. Once it comes apart like that, then you know you have done good. So we're just going to do this on the other side. Do that on that side, and there you go. Kind of like bunch it up a little bit, but yes, for the most part it is complete. Like I said, some of it you will have to trim it, but yeah, you just shape it to where you want it to go. So I'm gonna do a little bit of shaping all of those ends where it looks like it's kind of uneven, and you're not really going to get the perfect pom-pom, but if you can help it, you know, because even with the pom-pom maker, sometimes the pom-pom, like I said, the yarn have a mind of its own, and it does whatever it wants to do. Like I said, you just keep trimming it to how you want it to look, and like I said, for the most part I'm satisfied with it. I may go over it some more, but once I am done, that is it, and it is time to put it on my hat. So yes, so that is how you do your pom-pom. And like I said, I will show you how to weave in this and actually put it on the hat. If you would like to see a video of that, please comment below. And again, please make sure that you have subscribed, you like the video, you share it. We're trying to get to a goal of 300 subscribers, and in the 300th subscriber, we're going to do a giveaway. So please make sure you share this. Please make sure you like this video. Please make sure that you are subscribed. Like I said, comment below to let me know what type of videos you want to see. Again, all of my social media will be down in the description. And also, I want to remind you, I do have a promo code for Darn Good Yarn. You get 50% off of your subscription. So my subscription box was $10. Please visit their website. They have a lot of stuff. Some people like it, some people don't. To me, it's personal preference. But like I said, you can get 15% off of your first subscription. So head on over to Darn Good Yarn and get you a $10 box, and you can use that my code, which is Amber15, towards your box, and you can get 15% off. So like I said, this is the end of this tutorial, and like I said, please make sure you have liked, subscribed, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.